5 seconds. Start. Ladies and gentlemen, I have great pleasure and deem it a privilege in inaugurating this conference organized by Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust. Throughout the history of our country, men of vision and social thinking have been engaged in the task of defining a good society, and in some cases they have recommended changes which they believed were necessary to translate their vision into reality. The dream of a good society is there in almost all our minds. Tirumati Indira Gandhi, whose birthday we celebrate today, was one of those great Indians who dedicated a lifetime to the uplift of the people of this country. Her courage and devotion to the country will always remain a source of inspiration for us. It is therefore quite appropriate that we address the issue of bringing in a good society on this day. In this connection, I wish to point out that there is no solution which could be valid at all times. The framers of our constitution were confronted with the problem of reconciling their dream of a modern India with the immediate capabilities of the country. It appears to me that they resolved it by creating a body of fundamental rights and directive principles of state policy. Our constitution has utilized the concepts and arrangements found in other democracies, and at the same time has also given them a social angle so as to achieve a modern state. Establishing a democratic state is the most important aspect in a good society. This has been attempted not only in this country but also in other parts of the world. You may be aware that many of the new states which emerged after the Second World War attempted to work within a democratic setup, but these efforts were given up within a short period. In many cases, authoritarian regimes were set up to attain the objective of economic and political development. I am sorry to state that the initial success we achieved in establishing a democratic country has slowly vanished. As a matter of fact, our family system has broken up, and now people have become somewhat selfish and are not interested in working together for the social and economic development of the country at large. In this connection, I would like to suggest that if we are to really improve our nation, we should shed our narrow and self-centered goals and work for developing a good society. A good society not only balances individual improvement with the common good, but also unites them in such a way that one is a complement to the other. It is therefore necessary that we turn to great people in different walks of life to provide us solutions and ideas for building a good society. On this solemn occasion, I would like to tell you that in our country, over a long period of time, religion has always been a strong binding force in society and has provided it moral strength for good behavior. Letter from Mangal Ram and Company, New Delhi, to Messrs. Meenakshi Traders, Madurai. Dear sirs, we very much regret the delay in the execution of your order dated the 10th June. We acknowledge the receipt of your telegram and reminder letters in this regard also. You might have come to know by now about the recent labor trouble in our factory, as a result of which production had come to stop almost completely. We were, therefore, not in a position to supply you the goods required, nor were we in a position to write letters to our patrons. We are now pleased to inform you that things in our factory have settled down and production has started in full swing. We are sparing no efforts to clear as many orders as possible during this week and assure you that your consignment will be sent by passenger train on 3rd July. We may add that the difference in freight between the passenger and goods train will be met by us to compensate you for the delay in executing your order. Please let us know by wire if any other arrangement will suit you, and we will try to accommodate your suggestion. Yours faithfully, Stop.